Dan, why did you decide to come out and join the protest today?
Well, the protest is about freedom of expression. It's about fighting censorship, and when you talk about why people fight for this country, why people fight to defend our values and the very foundational values of freedom of expression, that it should never be abridged, make no law or make any kind of policy that would ever censor or silence, especially an important part of our historical era where people were oppressed. I think from the foundations of why we are Americans, we have to be out here. When any of our fellow citizens or their works are being censored in any way, it doesn't matter if you agree with them or not, the fact that we can have it displayed, the fact that we can have it shared with each other is what makes us uniquely American. And if anybody, whether it's Smithsonian or whether it's the federal government, whether it's members of Congress, try to silence or shut us down, that's dangerous. Then we become countries like Egypt or Tunisia, all throughout the Middle East, where they don't have freedom of expression. And it reminds me very much what I fought for in Iraq in a lot of ways, when people are trying to at least develop the foundations of a democracy. And here in America, we're censoring our own people and our artists in a very important venue in the Smithsonian, and I think it's ridiculous. That's why I'm here today.
Terrific. Would you call this an LGBT issue as well because the artist was a gay man, or
not necessarily?
More of a free expression
but I think
issue?
the LGBT community is unique. It's very special in that it has so many connections to all of the different communities in the entire, not in the entire of America, but the entire of the world. So when you talk about whether this is an LGBT issue, my friend, when you get discriminated against because, for instance, you're homeless, or because you're an immigrant, or because your religion is this way, or because your race is this way, it is my issue. And I think that if we stop caring about other people's issues, why should anybody care about ours? When we stop caring about the moral issues that matter in this world, regardless if it affects us, that's when we stop to matter as human beings.
What comes next for you and for this campaign?
Well, I'm not in charge of the campaign, but I know I'm going to be out here. They're not going to censor me. They're not going to censor any of these people out here, and they need to know that message. These regents need to hear it loud and clear. We're not going to go away, and until you actually take your oath, your reasons for even being on a decision-making body for an important venue such as the Smithsonian, until you take that seriously, until you take our demands seriously, there's no reason why we should stop.